As many of you already know, the drama surrounding the case of missing Sebastian Rogers is a circus. It is absolutely sad because the focus needs to be on finding him and getting the truth as to what happened to him. I will continue to emphasize that I am on no one's side except Sebastian's. I know that the truth will come out, and will keep calling out the red flags and inconsistencies that I see in the case. Seth Rogers came under fire after he did a Nancy Grace interview. Many said that he was contributing to misinformation being put out about his son's disappearance. SF Investigates, the private investigator working for the Proudfoots, released a statement on Twitter calling out Seth to answer on a national stage why he allows this exploitation to continue at his son's expense. Before we get into his statement, SF Investigates released this image taken from hours and hours of footage they have of the common area around the Proudfoot home. He states, "Sebastian is not being carried anywhere by anyone. There are no people lurking or moving around in the backyard or common area." His statement reads, "I was beyond disappointed to learn that Seth Rogers, Tony, and the con artist known as Clutch Them Pearls were given a platform by Nancy Grace to spread lies about the Sebastian Rogers case. Once again, I am shocked at how a father could do this to his own son. Justin, aka Clutch Them Pearls, you are a disgrace, a liar, a charlatan, a fraud. You produced an entirely fake image solely for money and views. Your non-existent team did not enhance surveillance footage from the neighborhood. Your completely fictitious story about people exiting a vehicle and 2 individuals in the backyard of the Proudfoot home is nothing more than a desperate attempt to create content for your pathetic YouTube channel at the expense of a missing 16-year-old boy. I have been a guest on Nancy Grace many times, and as an actual investigator in Sebastian's case, I hope she will take a closer look at the evidence and shift the narrative. The focus should be on how Seth Rogers, his spokesperson, and low-level frauds like Bullhorn Betty and Clutch Them Pearls have tried to profit from Sebastian's disappearance, just as they have done to other missing persons. Let me be clear to Nancy Grace and anyone else seeking actual facts. There were no individuals lingering behind the Proudfoot house. I have attached a still image from one of multiple surveillance cameras behind the house to prove it's captured on camera, and that we know what did and did not happen behind the house. No one is seen lingering, moving around, or carrying Sebastian, contrary to the lies Clutch Them Pearls is pushing. Seth, Tony, Bullhorn Betty, Clutch Them Pearls, and the rest of the gaggle of grifters will claim I am defending Chris and Katie, but that is not the case. I am defending Sebastian, since his own father refuses to do so. This is me saying enough is enough. Let those who genuinely care about finding the truth do so without interference from false narratives created for profit. We have footage from behind the house, just as we have footage from in front of the house, along with over 100 hours of additional footage from the neighborhood. Sebastian is not being carried anywhere by anyone. There are no people lurking or moving around in the backyard or common area. It is time for Seth Rogers to answer, on a national stage, why he allows this exploitation to continue at his son's expense. What possible justification could a father have for permitting this to happen in his own son's name? What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts down below.